Hopefully this goes a lot better than the live I did weeks ago, where there's music blaring in the background and it got copyrighted. So I'm going to be doing this today, right now. So give me some time and this is going to get done. So if you tune into this, thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm going to be gluing it together because, as you see, I live in a semi-truck and things get destroyed. But also, if I have time later, I'm probably going to be doing possibly the Star Destroyer. Or maybe Django over here. Oh, sorry, that's Captain Rex. Django's over there. And it fell. Wow, this live's going great. Right here. If I got time, I'll do that. Let's get this done with. I don't have a knife. Yay. Hello, whoever's watching. I would be doing this inside where I work, but a lot of people like to walk in and out of there and blare the TV. So I'm in my truck doing this. Hello. You give me $100. I'll build more Lego with it. Jesus, 18 goddamn people. Alrighty then. Has anybody else bought any Lego Star Wars for May the 4th tomorrow? Anybody? No. Anybody? Anybody buy Star Wars stuff for tomorrow? Oh, I ain't Mr. Beast here. I don't give a shit out. Sorry. What's your question? I feel it's going to be very interesting. Shit. I live about 10 minutes south of Detroit. Hopefully with this shirt and that Red Wing tattoo, I can't really show it, but you can see it says Hockey Town. Any other questions? Hopefully you heard me, but I said down by Detroit with this shirt and my tattoo. Ooh, hot man. Let's just say I'm older than the streak that Canada has in losing the Stanley Cup. $31. Sorry. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you're new here, Geraldo, here in a few weeks, I'm going to be going home and I'll be putting that together. So when I'm home here in a few weeks, I'll be doing that because I cannot put together the Millennium Falcon here in a semi. My wife would kill me. I went to New York City. I took 2 Ubers. Cost me $300 for the Ubers from New Jersey, and then $800 for that Falcon. Am I crazy? A little. Have you bought anything for May the 4th tomorrow? Geraldo? Yeah, Geraldo. If you wonder why I'm using glue, it's because, once again, I'm in a semi and things tend not to stay together. you're watching this, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm building the Star Wars Lego sign, the brand new 700 piece one, for the people that just joined. Two more people watching, building this. So, also I have the Star Destroyer I might put together later, or Captain Rex or Jango Fett. You can see here on the sides of that. But I was able to get the free item from Lego, which you can actually buy this for $5 at Walmart. So it was kind of cool getting it free, but I've already bought a few of them about a month ago. And also, you have the Camino training facility, the clone one. You got free too. I'm not going to be opening this at all. It has 3 of the clone cadets, I believe. But yeah. Kind of new at doing the whole live thing, so let me know what I can do to improve these. I don't always get to do it because my wife and I are on the road, so let me know. Hello, whoever just joined. I'm building the Star Wars sign. And if you're wondering why I'm using super glue, I drive a semi. It tends to keep things together. Also, if you use glue on Legos, make sure you do it correctly. And just know your hands are going to get pretty freaking stuck together. You don't know what you're doing. Whoever just joined, hello. I'm building the Star Wars sign that just came out. My last live, doing anything for May 4th. I might tomorrow. I'm currently at my job in Ohio, and I used to have a car until a deer destroyed it last November, but they do have personal cars you can drive here, so I may or may not go back up to the Columbus store tomorrow. But like I said already, I bought the Star Destroyer yesterday. I got Captain Rex and then Django right there. You can see kind of on the edge here. So ended up getting double points for this. So I have like 10,000 Lego points, which from my experience is about $80 in points. But Johnny Cook, if you like my videos, stay tuned, because here in a couple weeks when I'm home, I'm going to be building that. So I bought that last week in New York City at the Rockefeller Center Lego store. So when I'm home, because I cannot build that thing in here in a moving semi, I'll be doing it there, probably with the help of my sister and possibly her boyfriend. Maybe I'll go see Revenge of the Sith again. I seen it last week, but maybe it'll be cooler on May the 4th. It's double points on the Star Destroyer. I would. And then I believe on Lego, at least on the website, it's 4 times the points on the UCS, the Republic's ship from Revenge of the Sith. They had 4 times the points on that, at least on the website. I'm not sure if it's the same when you go in. I seen the bigger Luke's bigger X-wing was 4 times the points in store yesterday. I mean, it does come, if you play the video games, it does come with Cal Kestis' minifigure right there, and all these other ones. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not all that much either. I mean, if you can afford it, buy it, but if you don't got the money, don't spend it. I mean, but then again, I spent $800 or more last week. No, he is too. That's why I played the games. I didn't play the first one though. I didn't get into it till the second one, but I went back and watched the story of the first one, and it is amazing. Video games have really come a long way since I've been a kid. Also, if you go to if you have a box lunch near you, I found this yesterday. It actually says hello there, right in there. And then I seen that GameStop has the Mace Windu from Revenge of the Sith after Anakin cuts his hand off, and he has Force Lightning from Palpatine coming at him. And then also at the Lego stores they have these, and then they're postcards, you can actually send them. I have a few extra, but they're free, so if you got a Lego store near you, go get some. I'm actually saving these. So the Legoland in Columbus actually had 3 of Boba Fett's ship left behind the counter. Hi. If you're watching this, thank you. I appreciate it. This live stream's going a lot better than the last one where I had copyrighted music blaring. Mason, I am building this currently. It's pretty cool. It has a little reference to the first movie there. If you don't get that, you are very young. But then you can see in the background, Mason, I have the Star Destroyer, I have Captain Rex, and off to the side here, I have Jango Fett's helmet right there. So, if you're wondering also why I'm using glue, I live in a semi, and things tend to get destroyed. Mason the Goat, what are you doing for May the 4th tomorrow? Well, thank you. I mean, are you going to the Lego store? Are you going to see Revenge of the Sith? Or... Cool. Hope it's a good movie. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? Mason. Good movie. They could have had a better script, though. The last three, no, they had different. Any opinion? Mason, what was your favorite part of that movie? And any opinions on the set leaks for the Star Wars sets, or just sets in general? Because I've seen in June a lot of Harry Potter stuff's coming out. Remind me, what is the MTT? I feel like a moron, but what is it? Right here, okay. Oh, that, okay. I didn't know what that is, yeah. I should have known. That is a good part of that movie, Mason. They did a good job on that, at least. Oh, I didn't know they made that in blue. Johnny, do you just do Star Wars, or do you do other Lego sets? Yeah, there's so I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm a big Spider-Man fan. Um, or if you hold it like this, it looks like American flag, but it's based on Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man suit. Um, I've actually, when I'm home, I'll do a live. When I build the Millennium Falcon, I have the Daily Bugle. Yeah, the Max ain't great. Um, I've done the Daily Bugle, the Avengers Tower, the Notre Dame Cathedral, the Home Alone house, and the Titanic I did. If you want to see that, it's actually on my channel. You can go back and watch the shorts of me doing the Titanic and the results. Um, and then I have tiny little sets too. There's a video on that. I have the fight between Anakin and Obi-Wan on Mustafar. I have that older one and a few older sets and whatnot of Legos of Star Wars. But I'm looking forward to the Mario Kart that's getting released here in a couple weeks. Yeah, I recommend it. Yes. Um, you could also, if you buy that, um, do it at the Lego store. What type of jet, Mason? Star Wars or some other type? Oh shit, my foot's asleep. That's what I get for sitting on a bed. My foot's asleep. But yeah, buy the Daily Bugle. I actually bought a non-Lego version of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man Lego minifigure. A fight it? You mean fight jet, Mason? Are you talking about Star Wars or a different brand? So, where's my favorite? Yeah, where I live, there's a place called Taylortown Trade Center that will have Lego weekends sometimes, and there's 30 booths and nothing but Legos, retired Legos, new Legos, people who made custom minifigures. It's amazing. I actually went to Bricks and Minifigs. Where did I go? Yeah, in Michigan, I went to a Bricks and Minifigs and I found all the time. Well, this is for the Avengers Tower, not the Daily Bugle. But I found all the time jump suits, but Rocket Raccoons from Endgame. From Endgame, I found the time jump suits from Endgame and I put them in the first floor of the Avengers Tower to make it even more custom. Mason, the fighter jet. I don't think I've done the fighter jet, Mason. Sorry, I didn't really know what you were talking about, but now I do. No, it's cool to customize your stuff. Like with the Titanic, it doesn't come with any minifigures, but I went to Bricks and Minifigs and made my own Jack and Rose minifigure, the best I could. So on my Daily Bugle, I have the one that came in the box of Spider-Man. I put that on the back of the building, and then I have a Tobey Maguire Lego head. I put on that. I put Toby's on the front swinging after the Goblin, and then the Peter Parker inside his office in the Daily Bugle. And then I think that's the only custom one I have on that set. I have the Christmas sweater of Toby's, or of Spider-Man at least. So Oh crap! I gotta move my foot. I do have that. Um, but bricks and minifigs are pretty cool. I mean, they can be pricey, but then again, they're a business trying to make money. I bought, Johnny, if you've seen my video earlier, I bought Aunt Peru and Uncle Owen's Kitchen, the set that's retired, from Bricks and Minifigs. It was 54 bucks. And then I got Obi-Wan's minifig from the TV show, a Darth Vader and Boba Fett minifigure. That's new, it ain't old by any means. Maybe with working with glue, I should open up my window. That might help. Let me glue this and I can answer more. Cool. Whenever I'm not building Lego, I do videos of where my wife and I are at, either in the US or Canada. I can't really say what company I drive for, to be honest. That's why it's never going to be in one of my videos. But I do put where we're at, just not really the cities, more the states. Luckily, we have this weekend off, and I get to do this all weekend. Alright, so I have that done so far. Yeah, my wife and I have been driving for 9 years together in the same truck. Somehow she hasn't taken her foot and kicked me out of the door going down the highway yet. Wow, my foot is completely numb. But yeah, it's very interesting. I can also answer questions about semi trucks and everything else too while I'm doing lives, and I don't really mind. I love to give the truth about trucks and everything else people might have questions about. Yeah, so we do exactly that. She can drive for up to 10 out. No, so I've been driving forever. I can't even answer that. You can drive for 11 hours a day, but you have to, after 8 hours, you have to take a 30-minute break to get the 3 hours back to add up to 11. I'm not great at explaining things, so that might take a second to understand. But there's times we drive from coast to coast and whatnot. We have over a million, probably closing in on 1.5 million miles driving together throughout the country and Canada. And you wouldn't believe how hard it is to play video games back here, because my TV I use is right there. And I used to play video games while the truck is going down the road, playing video games. So if you don't know what complicated is, that's it. Yeah, our trucks are governed at 72, so we can darn near, yeah, we can darn near drive 700 miles a day, determining if you hit traffic and whatnot, which seems like a lot, but after 9 years you get used to it. And yeah, a lot of single player. I do play Call of Duty lately a lot, and GTA, because my job has one hell of a freaking internet connection here. So to be honest, later, if I don't do another Lego set, I'll be in there playing games. My gamer tag on Sony is Michigan Wolverine. It's Michigan Wolverine without the N. Why? Ask Sony 13 years ago. And my favorite game genre, I mean, a large open sandbox like the Star Wars games or Uncharted, stuff like that at times when they get the game right. Seeing that GTA 6 is never coming out in my lifetime, that too. I don't know what's about GTA 5 that keeps bringing me back, but oh yeah, Far Cry. Yeah, I forgot that. I love those games. I absolutely love those games. I can't wait for Far Cry 7. They should make it in Detroit. It would work. I started. Yeah. I started playing Far Cry in number 4. With the one with Pagan Min as the boss. The only one I could never play was Primal, because the first mission has you flying as a animal, and my game, I took the disc out and I broke it because it wouldn't work. Don't do Primal. And I love in all of them since I played. I always love the bow and arrow because it's silent. You don't get alerted unless you miss. Yeah, 3 was good. A buddy of mine who I worked with and played games with all the time, uh, that's how I started playing Far Cry 4, is because he played 3 and said it was really good. Back in 2013, I think. Have you seen the Mario Kart Lego coming out in 2 weeks? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's darn near 2,000 pieces. No, it's him with the card on it. Darn. Yeah, I did think about that. Maybe. I mean, for $169, it better. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've done the Office Lego set too. I forgot about that. This is why you got to be careful working with glue. So I have an odd story about the helmet sets. The first one I ever tried to do was Darth Vader, and for whatever reason, one of the parts kept snapping off on the side of his helmet, so I ended up throwing it away. But since then, that was years ago, I've done the Spider-Man, honestly, just Spider-Man. I have Django and Captain Rex here now, so I have them. They're pretty cool. They're easy to put together and, to glue together, for me, at least. I don't mind them. They're something different. I mean, they have good designs and whatnot, like this, and whatnot. But, it's pretty cool. But, like Django's here. I just realized it's a smaller box than that one. There's a lot less pieces, too. 616 versus, 854. Yeah, is that artwork on the back? It is intricate. If you want to know intricate, build the Cathedral of Notre Dame. That's very intricate. Yeah, yeah, I do believe they both move. Yes. Um. Yeah, it moves. Yes, I can see it does move. It's able to move. Yeah, it does. Oops. I didn't even notice that. I'm holding the box. Alright. I'm almost done with bag one. I only got a few pieces left here. But after I build this, I'll be taking a break and I'll be coming back to do some other thing tonight. Do you mean for Django or no? Oh, yeah, I do. I mean, they're pretty good artwork and whatnot. I mean, when I was at Bricks and Minifigs, I could see how the other older ones were kind of not great. Like, in fact, the old Star Destroyer, it was just like an old flimsy box. It was bigger than that, I think, but it was just an old flimsy box. Not even like the Falcon up there, but they do a lot better job than when I was a kid. Yeah, those are nice. I hate doing that to a box. Like, I might buy another one of these just to keep it in a box. But I do like that. I wish you could just tear it open from the top, not do the thumb thing. Because in some sense I'm a hoarder like that. Hoarder. Make sure I get that right. Yes. Yes, that's a truthful statement there. Yes. I don't save all my boxes for that reason, but the Avengers, the Cathedral, the Daily Bugle, and the Home Loan House I do save. Honestly, I use a lot of them for storage. Yeah. Like the office set, I was able to build that and actually put it right back in the box. Alright, so far I got that done. This looks like the R and S on the right side. Yeah, I do buy bags like this in case they have a figure in it. I still have a few of fins from The Force Awakens that GameStop gave out. I have one from GameStop of a mini Star Destroyer I got out in California from a GameStop for free. What else? All the special edition ones like I got from buying this stuff, I keep. I don't open it. I have a few from Easter, I think, in my truck right now that I got out in California at the Ontario, California store at the Ontario Mills Mall. A Camino. That's what I'm gonna guess you meant by K there. You're fine. Yeah. I mean, hang on. I mean, it is pretty cool to get stuff for free, but I mean, you have to spend so darn much money to get it and whatnot. But yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm doing with the Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen kitchen. I am not opening that thing at all. Because one, they don't make it anymore. And two, it's too cool to open. The Bricks and Minifigs in Columbus, Ohio actually had both of, well, I consider one Anakin's lightsaber and then Luke's green lightsaber that were, one was about 140 and then the other one was around the same. But I didn't get that. I'll actually show you what I get. Give me a minute here. Ugh, gosh darn. Oh, right here. Hold on, I'm coming back. And so, that's what I bought at Bricks and Minifigs today. It comes with an Aunt Beru minifigure. I don't know why they wouldn't include Uncle Owen in there, but I got that. I got this micro U-Wing Starfighter that you have to scan the QR code to build for spending $80. I got that too. I'm gonna probably keep it sealed. And then I've got a Darth Vader without a lightsaber, but I bought some lightsabers. So I got that. I got Kenobi from the TV series. I believe that's from the TV series. And then I got a Jango Fett here, which I'm just now realizing doesn't have the thing on the side. But it does have the jetpack, but that's all kind of cheap. You can buy then. But yeah. That's what I meant, yeah. And what's funny, they had a crap ton of these there, of the same one, and none of them had that on there, or a gun. I'm not calling out that Bricks and Minifig store, but yeah, it's like I don't know, they bought like a big set of them for some reason and didn't have any of the key components of the minifigure. I don't know why they put a pink piece in here. You're not even going to get to see it because it's like going to be buried in here. Wow. To what though? Because if that's an Easter egg too, I mean, they have that right there from the opening scene. You probably played the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. I bought the one for the PlayStation 5 that had the Luke minifigure in it. And when I was at this Bricks and Minifig store, they actually had that poly bag, if that's what you call them, and it was only $40. But the one I have is still sealed inside the game box. I still haven't done that. I still haven't completed it. I'm really bummed they took out the Chancellor and Peril. Well, no, that was before. The battle over Coruscant. That's that kind of got me upset that they took that out of that game. I get it; it's a huge game, but they took out a key level from the original game with taking that out. It's so big in the movie. It's such a big scene, and they took it out of this new thing and didn't even make it a DLC or anything. Like, they needed to have that in there. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed in the movie, right at the beginning of that fight, um, yeah, um, in the movie Revenge of the Sith, there's an item that flies into one of the ships. It's actually a kitchen sink. If you zoom in. Also, the Millennium Falcon, at least the design of the ship, is in the Revenge of the Sith. Yeah. When I went to see the re-release last week, I noticed it because I watched the video on it so many times. The Millennium Falcon is when they're landing the ship after they save Palpatine. It's in Coruscant at one of the shipping docks at the bottom of the screen. Yeah. That's a phrase I use, another happy landing, is every time I get parked in California without somebody crashing into us. Yeah, California's nice for the northern part. Southern is just, to me, chaotic. Um, what's kind of dumb is all truck drivers have to go 55 miles an hour, and when you can do 72 miles an hour, it takes a lot of patience not to push your pedal to the floor. Yeah, no, they just, California don't like truck drivers. They don't. Um, you down in Ontario, California, if you know where that is, there's 2 truck stops, and it's $30 a night if you don't fuel 60 gallons, which in California is a lot of money. You have to pay $30 a night to park at the Petro, the TA in Ontario. That's what it's looking like so far. I enjoy the road. It's just everything in between. The idiot drivers who, quite frankly, can't speak English, who run you off the road. It's honest truth. And just, my wife and I used to do a lot of produce hauling. And we would go to Salinas, where you would have 5 pickups, and it could take 2 days before you even get them all. And then you got to leave. But now we do medical. That's as far as I can honestly get into that. So the shippers and receivers are not all that bad. You come across some that are snooty, but it's more of going across the border into Canada and coming back, where it can be a pain in the ass. Like last week, I had the dollar store version of Harry Potter send my wife in us into customs because he couldn't understand our company name, which it said our company name in Canada was the same thing as our company name and truck lines. So even the people he worked with inside the building said, why in the F did he send you in here? Because this week when we went through, the lady was like, yep, here you go. And I got into Canada that easily. But it's fun going to Canada. I went there as a kid to Chatham, Ontario, to the Wheels Inn until they tore it down here a few years ago. But it's fun. My wife and I have been everywhere but Alaska and Hawaii. Yeah, and if you want to know about the thing Trump just passed about the English speaking mandate, it's a necessity, and it is in law even before he signed the thing he did. Obama legitimately is the one who made it a slap on the wrist, which is incredibly stupid. You should be able to read the signs of the country that you're in to be able to drive a freaking semi-truck. The other day, coming through Columbus, I was almost ran off the road in a construction zone because of a gentleman who, quite frankly, couldn't read English. And it's just the truth. It's not me being rude or mean to somebody. It's just the freaking truth. If you can't read the language of the country you're in, and you're driving something that could weigh 80,000 pounds, what's the point of you driving? My wife and I worked hard as hell to get our CDL back in 2016. It took us 2.5 months with Prime Inc. out of Missouri. And some of these idiots get their CDL in 10 days. How is that fair? It's just, you have a lot of people out of California that get their CDL very quickly, but don't know how to drive. They have no classroom time. It's more than just driving a truck, because when it comes to backing in a truck at a truck stop at night, you can't hit anybody. Who's been at odds? Sorry. The government and trucking, or? Sorry. I don't know what you mean. Oh, yeah. And I ain't trying to make this political or anything here at all. I'm just speaking the truth. But it's like me, if I go to Mexico, I'd be expected to know to read signs and whatnot, But some way station, You're fine. We're just having a conversation. And it's about the truth. You know? Like, if I would go to Mexico, I would be expected to learn how to read signs and whatnot. And, and some people, I was just showing a video in Jurupa Valley, if you know where that is in California, at a truck stop there. My wife showed me a video, and some of the drivers were saying that his order was racist. Please tell me how it's racist to understand the language of the country you're in. So, just saying. They're fine. I'm not. People can have normal conversations without fighting. Some people can't understand that, though. Exactly. My point. It's my point, let's see here. It's just the truth, to be honest. I mean, if I would go to any other country, hell, when I go to Canada, I think I should know a little more French. Because everything's in French and meters and all that crap. And, you shouldn't expect other people to accommodate you. You should just know the language of where you're going and understand it, at least. That's all. All of it. Not every sign, it's in English. It's just there's some French stuff, when you pull up to the border check and all that, it's like stops. The stop sign has English and French on it. And then it all switches from miles per hour to kilometers an hour, which 60 miles an hour is 100 kilometers and 70 is 110. Funny enough, I'm a big hockey fan, and there's hockey players that get traded to Canadian teams like Montreal that are expected to learn French. And it's like, sorry, that wasn't a part of the deal I signed. But yeah, it's driving in Canada is different. It's fun. There's a Tim Hortons every 20 feet. If you're referring to like the French and then driving at kilometers and all that, it is different. But our dash in here actually changes from miles per hour. You can actually have kilometers and miles an hour at the same time. I'm done with bag one, by the way. I just have 3 extra pieces. I don't know if they're extra or not. Bag 2. I think they're just extra. Usually if they're bigger, yeah, they're only that. One stud, single, and a slanted piece. It's just extras, I presume. Hello, LW Custom Productions. As long as they are all different. Yeah, they're all different. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. All right. All right, as I said, back 2 out of 5. Well, yeah, if you're looking for a good energy drink, this is not a sponsorship by any means, but these are amazing. Alania's. They're pretty darn good. They tend to keep you awake while doing Lego. How you doing, Brick Kid? I am building this right here. I'm on bag 2 so far. But if you look in the background of me, I have Captain Rex, a Star Destroyer, and Jango Fett's helmets. So I may or may not be doing another one later. It's already 5 o'clock, so if I don't, I'll be doing it tomorrow. Where are you gonna buy it from? Lego or Walmart or store or anything? I bought the Star Destroyer and Jango Fett's helmet, and I got double the points on the Star Destroyer, so I'm back up to 10,000 points, which is $80 apparently. Also, Brick Kid, you like this? I bought that at the Rockefeller Center, New York City store last week for, oh good lord, $800, and then I spent about $300 on Uber. But I'll be doing that here in a couple weeks when I'm home. If you can't tell, I'm in a semi truck. Doing this right now. So tune in a couple weeks for that. I'm just trying to get some of these done before I get home to do that. No, it is. I just wish I wish they would have kept it the newer versions of the characters and all that out, and just kept it as the original trilogy or original saga. New Hope, Return of the Jedi, and Empire Strikes Back. I know I mix those up, but you know what I mean. Just because those are the movies I grew up playing and watching in Lego Star Wars. Yeah. It's the new movies really didn't hit with me, so. Thank you, I appreciate it. Trying to build up my channel. I'm I can't see here, but before I started the stream, I was at 122 subscribers. So, hooray! What's your favorite Lego set for Star Wars there, Brick Kid? Oh. Thank you. Awesome. Hello, Maximus. How are you doing? I don't know if I showed you, Maximus. I am building this. Well, that. I don't know if it's backwards for you or not, but I'm currently building that. I have Captain Rex back here, and then Django's helmet over there, and the Star Destroyer there. And the free poly bag of the Falcon I got for buying $200 worth of items. Along with the Camino training facility I got for free from Lego yesterday here in Columbus, Ohio. And then at the Lego store, they had these, oh sweet Lord, I can't even think of the name, postcards you can mail. So I ended up getting 3 of them. They're free. I might go back tomorrow just to grab more stack of them. But, well, what's your favorite Lego set? Yeah, they're worth it. I entered to win the Slave 1, which as you know, they don't call it that crap anymore, which is just dumb. It's not referring to anything but the name of the ship. The Legoland in Columbus had 3 left as of yesterday. I don't know if they still have those. Remind me, Maximus, which was the ATTE again? I have to remember so much about my job, I forget. Is it the one from the Clone Wars? Oh. Trust me, I am a Star Wars fan. Please believe me. There's just some of the... I know I would know more if I seen the photo than anything else. Yep, yeah. That's what I thought. If anybody hears me scream, oh, that's why. hybrid kid. Chubby Crocodile, hello. You have a very unique name. Chubby Crocodile, what's your favorite Lego set? If you're still there. An hour and a half now. I'm on bag 2. You can kind of see the A coming together right here a little bit. I actually have Star Destroyer, Captain Rex, and then I got Django over there you can't see. And then above my head, if you go back in the video, I have the USC or UCS Millennium Falcon, the 7,500 piece one. I'll be putting together 2 weeks from now when I'm home. Yeah, I always wanted the Death Star, the big one. Your English is fine, Maximus. My favorite set currently... Oh, God. Oh, good Lord. Honestly, the Daily Bugle, because I'm a big Spider-Man fan. So I like having that. I'm a, very big Spider-Man fan, as you can tell. This is real. It hurt like hell, and it made me cry a little bit. But yeah, the Daily Bugle is pretty good. It was my first big set I did, kind of to kick off my love for Legos here lately. But that was last year for my birthday in July. I got that one, so I've been doing Legos since that point when I can. Out of the 3 Spider-Men, who's your favorite? Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland? Yeah, he does a very good job. Mine, just because of my age, Tobey Maguire is my first, and then I would have to honestly put Tom Holland second. Because I kind of held a grudge against Andrew Garfield because he played him after Tobey, and Tobey Maguire was supposed to get a 4th Spider-Man film, and it never happened. But I think No Way Home redeemed Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. But I can't wait for A New Day, the new movie, to come out next year. I can't wait to see that. It comes out next year. Look up Spider-Man A New Day. Um, there might be a Gwen Stacy in it. Thank you. It's right here. I have, as you can see in the background, a little Lego. I got the Star Destroyer, Captain Rex, and I got Django over there. And then up above my head on my top bunk, I have the 7,500 piece Millennium Falcon. Move that over to there to see me more. Little Lego, what's your favorite Star Wars set? Maximus, thank you very much. Tune in later. I'll probably have this done. But thank you for watching. Yeah, I would like to buy that. I didn't really get into Mandalorian. I watched a lot of the. I think I watched the entire Boba Fett show, but I do like that. It is a good Lego design. I have my biggest sets are the Titanic, that Millennium Falcon, the Daily Bugle, the Avengers Tower, the Notre Dame Cathedral, the Home Alone house, and tiny little sets like I have here. Also, if anybody's wondering why I'm using glue here, it's because I drive in a semi and things get destroyed if I don't. Sorry if you heard me say that 1,000 times already. Have you got the Razor Crest? I know it's pretty pricey, so I understand if you don't. I mean, if you keep, I don't know how old you are, but if you keep saving, you'll eventually get it. It is pricey. Lego is very pricey. The big Millennium Falcon's $800. It's actually $847 plus tax. That takes it over $900. Darn near. How you doing, Code Monkey? I am building the Star Wars Lego here. I have a lot more I'm probably going to do later or tomorrow. But yeah, how you doing? Welcome to my stream. Honestly, I think the Razor Crest is like $600 and some dollars. I mean, if you save up for it, you can eventually get it. Also, if you buy smaller sets, you get points for Lego. You can eventually get the money through points, because I have about 10,000 Lego points. It's about $80. Have you got anything, You're lying. Huh. I'm not connected to Wi-Fi. I do need to charge my phone or it's going to die. Hang on. Let me find my phone charger here so I can hook it up. Give me 1 second. I'm finding my phone charger, and then I'll be right back to here. And I'm back. Is it lagging bad or no? Alright, not anymore, okay. Phone's on a charger, so I think if I get alerts on my phone, it might do that. I don't know. Oh, I gotta stretch every so often. Sorry, Code Monkey, what's battle sets? What, battle packs? What do you end up getting? My favorite set will probably be the Daily Bugle. I'm a big Spider-Man fan, especially Tobey Maguire. Gold Monkey or Little Lego. Sorry, that's my favorite Lego set is the Daily Bugle. Moff Gideon one and the other one. I know who Moff Gideon is. I just don't know which set. I'll have to look it up on Lego later. Little Lego. Yeah, I don't mind Garfield. He redeemed himself in, like I said, in No Way Home. So, or I never was a true fan of Andrew because he was Toby's successor. And I just never liked him, but he turned out pretty good in No Way Home. I am looking forward to the Daily if you haven't bought that, buy it, because I believe it's going to be retired soon. That's at least what I'm told from people that work at the Lego stores. If you ever use glue on Lego, make sure you are correct, or it's going to be a witch to get it apart. Have you bought the Daily Bugle, Code Monkey? I know who's still watching, but thank you. Oh, well. Now 4 people. Hello. The 3 other people just joined. I'm building the Star Wars sign that just came out. If I have time, I'm going to be doing either Captain Rex, Django, or the U.S. Star Destroyer later. Whew, hot darn. If you're watching, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm building the Star Wars sign. Honestly, if you have any questions about Lego or what I like, or even about truck driving here, go ahead and ask me. Six. As in order 66. Remember the Titanic had 3 big boxes, and the first box had a double amount of bags for each number but 25. So there's 49 bags in the first box of the Titanic, and then it was probably over 100 bags on Titanic. But yeah, I don't mind 6 bags. It ain't that bad. When I'm in the truck, I try not to do big ones because I don't have a lot of room. And like I literally don't have a lot of storage space. So if I do builds like this, it's small stuff I can put away. But yeah. Hello, little Lego. Thank you for being back. Probably Revenge of the Sith. And not because they just re-released it. I was 8 years old in 2005 when it came out. I'm now 31. No, sorry. I was 12. I was 12 years old when it came out in 2005, and now I'm 31. And watching it now as an adult, you understand it's just more than just the movie. The Phantom Menace. I can't do the lightsaber sound, but that noise is next after your comment, little Lego. The Phantom Menace, Clone Wars, yes. The second one in Revenge of the Sith is all about politics, about Palpatine taking over. And as a kid, you don't understand that, and that's why people didn't really like that series when it came out. But now you look back at it and you understand it as an adult. Now, funny thing is, little Lego, are you reading your comment in your own voice or as the kid? Yeah, me too. Least favorite. Misa don't know. Misa don't know that answer. Hopefully that sounds like Jar Jar Binks and not anything else. What's your favorite level in the Lego games? Out of... I'm not in the back of a car. I drive a semi-truck. Hang on. Look. Don't mind the bag of trash. My wife and I drive a semi. I'm at our yard in Ohio. I live in Michigan. I have the weekend off. And seeing I'm doing a live stream, I can't really do that inside of our building where people come in and out, turn the TV on, and where stuff would be copyright. And then I would have to take this whole live stream down after it's posted. It's cool at times, except when you have to deal with people who don't know how to drive on the highways. We've been doing this for 9 years together. Yeah, I might go back up to the Lego store again. just because I want some more of those. I don't know if you've seen it, but they had some of these postcards. So I might grab more tomorrow, but I already got everything free. I might just go up there for craps and giggles. Ugh, pardon me. Oh, good Lord. Little Lego, I don't know where you live, but do you have a Lego store by you? Yeah, I live in Michigan, which is about 3 hours from where I'm at in Ohio. And from where I live, it's about an hour past Detroit. But here in Columbus, Ohio, it's about a 17-mile drive to Legoland Discovery Center and the Lego store they have right outside of that. Luckily, my company has company cars that they allow us to drive. I had a car, but a deer took it out last November when I went to go pick up a pizza. A deer landed on top of my car and totaled it. So luckily, they have cars here we're allowed to drive. Right there, found it. Thank you. Sorry, I'm looking out my window. There's water coming in. You're watching me. Coming in because I got the window open. Oh, Jesus. I have to buy a new shop anyway. What bag number? I am only on bag number 2 of 6. Usually I just do shorts of the Lego sets I build. This is honestly my first ever live stream, and I'm 4 minutes short of being 2 hours into it. Well, I hope you have a great day too. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Tune in later. I'll probably have it done. Um, but yeah, tune in later. Tune in my other videos. Appreciate you watching. Oh, goddamn. If you're still watching, thank you. I appreciate it. Building Star. Okay. Yeah, there's two different books in this. I guess I'm building Star currently, and the bottom set is Wars. With 5 people watching who I haven't already asked, what's your favorite Star Wars set? I'm really glad that freaking glue did not just go in my eye. That could have been bad. If I go blind in this eye, I'll know. Really hoping that just did not go in my eye. For anybody new in here, I'm making the Star Wars sign that just recently came out. So anybody know watching here, as soon as I'm done with bag 2, I'm going to be taking a break here. But I will be back shortly after that break to start on bag 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just giving you a heads up. Now, all right. Let's connect this to that. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's always good to know what I can do better and whatnot. So I do appreciate that, Johnny. Thank you. Kind of knew it, live streaming and whatnot. So I appreciate the feedback, honestly. Alright, I made the R, you know. Thank you very much. I've been growing it for 6 more years. One, yes. So that, all right. All right, I'm done with bag 2. I got the R. Pretty sure I'm gonna finish the A next. So I need to take a break. For anybody in here, I've been streaming for 2 hours here. I will be back here shortly. I'm gonna use the restroom and whatnot, and I will be back. So thank you for watching and all the comments I got in this stream. I appreciate it. Hopefully this one don't get copyright. I don't think it will, but give me not too long here and I will be back. Thank you.